Hey guys, Demon here. This is the intro, not the actual video, but hope you enjoy it. Hello guys, Demon here, doing another BoJack Horseman review. This time I actually saw the title, it's Commence Fracking. Haha, I did it once. So, this episode has 3 plot lines, 2 main ones and 1 kind of side one. The 2 main ones, the first one, or I don't know if there's a first one to be exact. But anyways, one is BoJack looking for his daughter's mother. And then the second one is Mr. Peanut Butter and Diane having some marriage issues. Like with having sex and stuff like that, and also Diane put out a thing against fracking. So yeah, that's a thing. So Diane put out a thing against fracking. Sorry if you can hear some noise in the background. I'm watching my 1-year-old little nephew here. But anyways, Diane put out an article about fracking, saying she's against candidates that do it, even though Mr. Peanut Butter is for fracking because of Todd last episode. And this episode shows that BoJack Horseman's daughter is pretty much moving in with him and sleeping on his couch, taking over Todd's place. So, that's pretty interesting, I guess. And BoJack Horseman and his daughter go on a little drive to find her mother. They go to a bunch of houses. One lies to them because she's crazy. One says that she was pregnant but she got an abortion. And then the rest we don't get to see because they all hate BoJack. And plus BoJack said something really effed up and made his daughter feel really bad. So that's kind of bad. You know, BoJack always messing it up. But then at the end, BoJack tries to unmess it up and say, like, there's one that's not on that list because there's a list of ladies that he slept with from the crazy one. And he said there's not one on that list. And he said, if we find her, she's your mom. And it's a total bullcrap lie. So that's something that's going to be an issue in the future, I bet you. I don't know how it's going to ruin the relationship, but it's going to be an issue, that's for sure. Hopefully BoJack can save it, you know. I have a feeling what's going to happen between them two. Like, either this... There's 2 things I think. Either this is going to ruin the relationship when she finds out about it, or they're actually going to find her mother, and then her mother's going to be a complete asshole, and BoJack's going to try to talk to her and say, like, oh, don't worry about it, and yada, 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 and maybe not be a complete asshole once in, for once in his life. And then there's a third little thing where Princess Carolyn and the mouse dude, forgot his name, sorry, trying to get a baby, trying to get a baby. And they get arrested, and then they screw in the cop car. I don't know if they're going to have a baby, but they're trying to get one. But Princess Carolyn's at that age where she's starting to lose her eggs. She's going through menopause almost, It's almost menopause time. And Mr. Peanut Butter and Diane are having some problems. As I said, she wrote an article on them. And then they got mad at each other, destroyed stuff. And Diane's one of those people that has to air her dirty laundry to everybody, which is really frigged up. Although, I do get why she's so mad because Mr. Peanut Butter did frack into their front yard. So that's pretty messed up. Even though I'm pretty sure you can't just frack anywhere because there's certain places where it's suitable to frack, or maybe I'm wrong. I'm not actually sure, but fracking is bad in general. But anyways, Diane's mad. She airs her dirty laundry, which I would normally not suggest in a normal relationship, but with Mr. Peanut Butter and them, and especially letting them frack in the front yard, I'm not too mad at it, But if it was something like stupid in your relationship, and then your girlfriend or wife wanted to air it to everybody, I'd be like, don't do it. But like, I wouldn't hit her or anything, but I'd just get mad at her. But Mr. Pickles, like, almost straight up hits her because he's just, like, real pissed. And then he basically just throws her against the wall. And then they have, like, angry sex. And Mr. Pickles' ex-wife can hear them. And Mr. Pickles' ex-wife almost got him to get divorced because she's like, Diane, listen, you either support your husband or you dump him. Just choose, you know. I'm trying to give him this. You support him or you dump him, right? Choose. And she's just like, oh, whatever. So she's like, get out of the race. I don't want you in the race. You're going to be a horrible thing. And he's just like, oh, they get mad at each other. They just have angry sex. So, I don't know if that was... I don't think that was the ex-wife's plan, but I don't think she really cares if they're together or not, because I don't think she cares for Diane that much, but I don't know if she still likes Mr. Peanut Butter. She says she doesn't, and she says like he's an idiot and stuff, but I don't know. I feel a hint of jealousy there. So I think she might like him still. But anyway, those are the 3 main points. Carolyn's trying to get Princess whatever her name is. Princess Carolyn? Yeah, Carolyn. She's trying to get present. Yeah, she's trying to get a present. No. She's trying to get pregnant. BoJack is with his daughter. In the end, he says that she can stay with them until they find her mother by lying to her and almost ruining it in the first place by calling her pretty much garbage. Although he was basing that on himself because he didn't want, like... He's, like, self-deprecating, but it hurts his family because he's basically like, oh, well, you don't want another one of me running around, do you? And she's like, oh, thanks, you know. Great thing to say as a biological dad, not as a real dad. And then the last thing is the fracking started, and plus they're having angry sex now, so I guess that's something. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this is the outro. Just want to remind you that if you want to subscribe, you can press the circle, or if you want to watch another video, you can press the square. And also, if you like the video, give a like, leave a comment, share it. As always, my friends, stay sane.